They're just standing in line. They're going to come across the street. Tomad. The police is directing traffic because they're going to come out on the street and they're going to dance all the way down toward in front of the city hall. We're waiting. Tomad. Otlalatuni. Come over here. They're going to go that way. Ott a buszmegállónál is le lehet ülni. És jönnek le az utcán.
De itt van arra.
Nem, arra ott mennek, oda mennek. Ott is le lehet ülni, ott nincs nap.
Akkor megetett a nap alatt, jó?
Ott a buszmegállónál. Ott nincs nap. Okay, here they come. The little ones are in the beginning. The little ones in the front, and they're carrying the flag as to where they are from. Sooner or later, they're going to be playing music. Your little one's absolutely adorable. They're going in the front. And here comes the bigger ones. Policeman is directing traffic for them. Can you see it all? I think they're absolutely adorable. Perfect. And here comes the adult ones, bringing up the rear. And now they're going to sing. There they go. And the grown-ups bring up the rear, the little ones in the front. The little ones. Now we're walking down towards the town hall. Okay, we're following them down the street, and they're going to be actually dancing after a while. The policeman is directing traffic in the front, so I presume they're going to be dancing in the street. Mi lenne, embereket nem filmezzék, kivághatom az egészet. Yes, I can walk to rhythm to the music. Okay. Sooner or later they're going to dance. Okay, they're walking down towards
Az egész parkot most mennek?
nem, oda mennek, zárokba. Okay, now we're going to cross the street. There's too many people here. De ez piros. De nem baj, hogy piroson mész? You're walking in a red. Going that way. Looks like they cut the grass over here. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 7th of June, 2021, and we are diamond painting the Diamond Art Club Wool Gathering. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today's almost white. See? Okay. So tell me, how are you today? It's the weekend. I hope you are resting, spending time with family if you have. Hubby worked today. It's very weird once they tell you to stay home because there's no work. And then they tell you they want you to work 6, 7 days a week. So, but he likes his work, so he doesn't mind. I don't mind either. I hope I have voice this time. I was going to show you how to make friendship bracelets on Rainbow Loom because I am making 35 of those for the neighbor little girl to give to her friends for Valentine's Day instead of candy and chocolate. And then whoever wants to learn, I will have classes, demonstrations, tutorials, whatever you wish to call it, here in my house for the little girls that want to learn. There are little boys too that do it, but I prefer to have, all girls at one time. I have about 4 or 5 looms, so I can take that many at a time to teach them how to do it. It's very simple and it's a lot of fun. And it is something that they can gift each other with. I have lots of leftover rubber bands. So I thought that would be a good idea. It's more of a keepsake because the chocolate and the candy we eat. I do anyway. Things are very quiet here. Not much happening. It's rather gray, dark, usual winter stuff. Why is it always the middle one that gets stuck on me? I'm gonna try and put more wax. You see, right in the middle, there's one stuck. I don't know what you see because I can't see the camera. Okay, we got the old wax out, so Maybe I can fill it up with new and then we will have more luck with it. I do think so. Let me see. We can fill this up real good. That should be okay. Now let's try it out. I have gotten used to these three placer. Good, excellent. This is a beautiful place that we are working on right now. And they have huge lavender fields. And the monks make um, tea from the lavender flowers and syrup and oil. The first time I saw lavender oil, but then I figured, there is rose oil, so why wouldn't they have lavender oil, right? And lavender vinegar. What else do they make? Lavender soap, lavender lotion. Oh, and the sachets are a must. Every one of my closets have sachets in them. I love the scent of lavender. I have it in my vaporizer. I forgot what the name of it is in English. You light a little candle and then you put water and you put a few drops of scented oil in it. And then the whole house smells fresh and lovely. But another thing I have learned is that the lavender also has a disinfectant property and an anti-inflammatory property. So in the old days, the monks not only made nice scented things, but they were used for medicinal purposes. Um, I also learned that the lavender has a calming effect. So if you put it in a few drops in a baby's bath water, um, it can calm down a fussy baby. I don't know because mine would scream all night long, so I didn't try that. But the lavender tea um, supposed to help you sleep if you drink it at night. See, now, again, it gets stuck in the middle. I don't understand this. I mean, we just filled it up. Okay. We'll fix it. Don't worry. I was surprised to learn the many uses of this flower. In the old days, they used to be more in touch with nature, right? I think we have forgotten quite a few the old remedies that worked for centuries. Although I have seen tendency to get back to more natural um, healing process. There is a word for it. The only thing that comes to mind is holistic, but I am not sure if that is correct. Please tell me in the comment section so I will learn. I have this great knowledge to learn what I do not know. And what happens is that I ask 1,000 questions until I know what I wanted to know. But once I get the answers, I do not ask anymore. I'm funny like that. And people would ask me, am I upset or am I angry? I said, no, I have gotten the answer that I needed. So I'm usually very quiet. I'm not very talkative. My wonderful husband would appreciate if I would be much more quieter, but we will not go into the details of that. You know, that's how husbands are. But he is wonderful. He is the most patient man you have ever seen in your life. But really, it's enough to make me angry. He's so patient. I said, how can you be calm when I'm screaming and yelling? And he would ask me if I scream and yell, would it change anything? I said, no, but you know, how are you in the dead department? Do you also tend to quietly say, yes, dear? Because that's my method. Yes, dear. And then I do whatever I want. I mean, poor man, he can't stop me anyway, so might as well agree to it, correct? I know, I know. I'm a spoiled, very spoiled woman. I am very blessed. I am not saying this to brag. I am saying this to show how thankful I am. Living in Hungary, I see many things around me, and it reminds me every single day to give thanks, even on difficult days. Difficult days. Today is my mother's birthday. She's in heaven already. And these are one of the difficult days, but when you have wonderful people that care about you and my loving subscribers, I cannot thank you all enough for your support, your love. You watch my videos, you hit the like button. It's just wonderful, that feeling it gets. Um, I really cannot explain it in words. I can feel the love right through the internet. It's fantastic. You know, when you think everything is bad in the world, then you have these positive interactions, and right away you're like, I'm sorry, I apologize for complaining. I have nothing to complain about. And I will stick to that. Today I learned something completely new, and I made my live video about it. If you like, click on it and watch it. Usually I make shorter videos because not everybody has the time to watch a long video, but this one needed explanation. And I think it's very logical. Makes a lot of sense. I am learning so many things, so many new things. It's absolutely fantastic on one hand. On the other hand, it just shows how little I actually know. Just when you think you know so much, it turns out, no, there's still so much to learn. And my brain is like, it has a hunger for knowledge, you know? I don't know why that is. I guess it's because I am so nosy, I must know, you know? I have to know. I cannot rest or sleep or whatever until I know. I don't know if that's a good trait or a bad trait. What do you think? You know, being a grandmother, just think all the knowledge and life experience I have to pass on to my next generation and then the next generation. Isn't that absolutely fascinating? And I don't want them to think that, you know, grandmama is stupid. She may be silly, but she does have a tendency to be sarcastic, but not stupid. to laugh. I like to smile. If I can, I prefer to head that way. You know, and what I learned today is if you give out positive vibrations, supposedly you get it back in return. I wonder if that is true. Do you think that is true? I'm going to try that from now on. I'm going to try to be more positive, and we'll see how that works. Now, I know that everybody's not going to like me. I am perfectly aware of that. I am not about to win a popularity contest, but I still say if you approach somebody with a smile and hi, hello, how are you? Sometimes maybe those are the only kind words that person has heard all day. Did you think about that? I did, and actually it shocked me that we live in such an isolated world that even if somebody says hello to you and smiles at you, it seems like the sun came out from behind the clouds. Do you agree? Today, when I went to the market, I smiled at two old ladies. I say old ladies, I am old myself. And one of them smiled back at me and said, "Thank you." And I did not understand why she would say thank you. All I said was, "Good morning, how are you?" And she nearly burst into tears. Actually, I was moved almost to tears myself. I didn't understand at that moment. And of course, I did not want to get too personal. It's not proper. But maybe I was the only person that talked to that lady today. Not allowed to visit family, not allowed to travel. I still want to go to Italy. We've been planning it as our honeymoon. We've been married 8 years and we still haven't gotten to it. So we will get there. It is on the plan. And you know what I do? When I have something planned, something really big, and that would be something really big, I put a picture of it up on the wall that I can see every day. And I say, yep, this is the next that we want to make it come true. I waited 5 years for a computer. There was a picture of it on the wall, and I said, one of these days, I am going to have one like that. Well, of course, by the time I got one, I needed a newer version of it, but you get the idea, right? So keep your goals ahead of you, keep them in front of your eyes, keep them in your thoughts. Approach your goals with a positive attitude and a positive energy, and it will come true. Well, another biggest dream of mine was to go to Egypt. The moment I saw Cleopatra movie, that's it. I wanted to go there. I wanted to go on a felucca and I wanted to put my hands in the Nile just like Cleopatra did. And I had a picture of pyramids and what have you, Egypt. And I said, yep, I'm going to go there one of these days. And one day I was on the airplane and I was flying to Egypt. And I was flying back and forth for 2 years. And now I have a wonderful husband who is Egyptian. No, I did not import him from Egypt. No, 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 no. Don't get me wrong. No, no. I did not bring him home as a souvenir. Nope. He was over here in Hungary studying and he stayed to work here. I'm very thankful that he did. So my point is keep your goals ahead of you. Keep them in sight. Keep them in your thoughts. Keep them in your dreams. And they have to come true. They have no choice but to come true when you apply all that positive energy to that goal. You know, I truly believe that because everything I had set out, I'm sure I had to work hard, I had to wait long, I had to be patient, but yes, it did come true. And I am so thankful for that. I would say that in my old age, I not only have dreams, but I have wonderful memories. And I think that is a good goal to have. I saw that written somewhere on Facebook. I think my sister posted it. My sister is a minister. And I think she posted it. And your old age, have wonderful memories, not just wonderful dreams. And I do tend to agree with it. I didn't understand it at first, but now I do understand it. And I tend to agree with it. And you're working on your dream? Tell me, what is your big dream? Can you share with me? You know, if you put it down in words, that also tells the universe what you are aiming for. Once somebody told me I should go in a forest and scream out loud, what is it I want? I said, if I would go in a forest and started screaming out loud, people might think I'm being attacked by a bear or a wolf. You can't go around screaming whenever you wish. I mean, you do have to take into consideration what you're screaming about. But I guess they figured that in a forest nobody would hear you. Well, I couldn't scream and yell at the lake because there's a lot of people there. And of course, congratulate me. I dumped the drills. You know me, I dumped it every day. At least it isn't a whole tray that I dumped the other day all over the floor. I'm not even going to pick that up because that is the right symbol. We're in a symbol X and it just pushes right there. Problem solved. Wonderful. There are no problems when doing crafts. Crafts are to be enjoyed. Crafts should make you happy. Right now, I could use a little bit more colorful one, but the mail is a bit slow again. That's okay. I have experience now in this, slow boat from China. So it will get here. Excuse me. Every time I sit down to do diamond painting, I either have to blow my nose or I start coughing. Hmm. Do you think it is a psychological reaction? I doubt it. I don't know why. Oh dear, our multiplacer is being difficult. We can't have that. There we go. Just have to talk to it once in a while to behave. Yes, I talk to the drills, what have you. Today I talked to the chicken. I asked it, what do you want to be today? I made chicken wings. I put it in seasoned breadcrumbs and gave it a quick fry in very, very, very hot oil, and then stuck it in the oven. And it turned out absolutely delicious. And we had some lettuce and some sauerkraut, two different kinds of salads, and some apples for dessert. I usually don't make dessert, very seldom, but I do want to make apple crisp, but I did not have cinnamon at home, and I like mine apple crisp with cinnamon. Now over here, what happened is that when I lifted up the paper, a little bit remained on here, and that's why the drill doesn't want to stick to it. And where's my X-Acto knife? So we'll just take the X-Acto knife and try to, okay, I see, here it is. This is a piece that was still here, see? This is why the drill did not stick to it. There was a little piece over there. You know me, I can't draw a straight line. I cannot cut a straight line. That's okay. We fixed it. No problem. Now I took the paper off, so don't tell me you don't want to stick. Here we go. This is still the symbol X. Now there's no more paper there. I do have a certain type of glue in case there is a spot that is not sticky, but so far I never had to use it. And it's like you just need a drop and you put it with a toothpick or something. You only need a tiny bit to correct any mistakes in the canvas. If I do have a problem like that, I will make a tutorial on that, how to solve it. And I thought of making a tutorial on how to iron these diamond paintings, but there are excellent tutorials on YouTube. So I think that would be repetitive and would be rather boring to repeat the same thing that is already on the YouTube. Main thing is be extra careful. Always try your iron in a corner. Never iron the top of the diamond painting, and never iron once you put drills on there. Majority of the time, I would say 99% of the time, I just lay the diamond painting in question. I lay it down flat and I put heavy books or what have you on top of it, and it will straighten out, you know? Unless you're in a hurry and you want to start a diamond painting that is too scrunched up or too wrinkled, then gently iron it according to the directions. As I said, you can find many of them on YouTube. They have already tried and failed. So actually, I am reaping the benefits of someone else's going, oh my God, I think I burned it. Yes. This is why I watch tutorials to learn, to see what I should not do, as much as to learn what I should do. And excellent presentations. My equipment as far as making videos, it's still extremely basic, but it's good enough for now. And little by little, we will improve and get all the extras we need. And then I will have to learn all the extras because I have absolutely no idea what a cam recorder is or what to do with a microphone. And I should have better lighting that I am positive about. So I think I will make a list as to how to proceed. First would be the lighting and then a microphone. And I think a cam recorder would be last when the store opens and the man can help me choose one because there's so much information that I cannot make head or tails out of. You know, I get confused. I can't say that I am technically challenged, but there is such a thing as having too much information available. And then, yeah, I get confused. I know I saw an X, more than one. You probably can see it better than I can because it shows on the camera. Right now, I can't see my camera. I am hoping that it's recording okay. Yesterday morning's video, I had to do 5 times. I was like, that's it. I'm not doing it again. Sink or swim. It turned out okay. Not terrific, but okay. There we go. How's that? We have finished with the symbol X for today. We're coming along very well with our diamond painting. I thank you very much for spending time with me. I will see you again tomorrow afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow morning in my live session, God willing. Goodbye for now. Stay safe, stay warm, stay happy. Bye. Here we go. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. We are going to continue with painting the Tihani Apachak. As you can see, we have come this far. We are going to finish this section, and then we can turn it around because right now it's upside down, and then we can turn it around the right way. However, I think it's coming along beautifully. It's going to be a wonderful painting. If I may ask you, would you please hit the like and the subscribe button? Thank you so much. So let us continue with the symbol X. It's a pretty baby blue, not even baby blue, almost white color, right? It's beautiful. This is, there are different colors of blue for the sky, which makes it that much more natural looking, in my opinion. Excuse me. I think I'm allergic to the camera. Not really, but I thought it was good. I had to say something. So, come on, guys, line up, be good. Yes, here we go. Well, I got my W-2 form today. You know, guys, income tax time. Not worried. But it was late in coming. Are you working on something? Please tell me in the comment section what you're working on. If there's any particular question that you would have about diamond painting or in general, rainbow loom, crochet, I do everything. I am so proud of myself that I learned all these crafts. You know? Can you see what I'm doing or I'm off camera? Is this better? Sorry, I should have warned you before I moved the camera. Usually I tell you to close your eyes because some people um, get a little bit unwell when a camera is moved. I do apologize to you. Next time I will give fair warning since I'm always fooling around with it. Well, today's live video, the voice, absolutely horrid. And I don't know why. But it happens, and I cannot edit it until, YouTube finishes playing around with it. And then maybe I can edit it and do something to make it more presentable. You know, the saying, there's no such thing as an ugly bride. Well, there's such a thing as an ugly video. And I did not have any free apparatus to check on the voice, and nobody really answered me back in chat. So when I uploaded it, then I realized what had happened. And I was like, oh my goodness. If a little wax comes out, don't worry about it. First of all, the wax would just make it shinier. Do you see the beautiful shine? Maybe not. I can see it. I hope you can see what I'm doing now. There. Let's try some zoom. I heard there's such a thing as a Zoom call. I have so much to learn. I mean, I thought I knew a little bit about internet and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you, I'm a baby in woods. I don't know anything. But I am learning. Little by little, step by step, I am learning. I think I have come a long way since my first video. At least I have a tripod. I'm not trying to hold the camera in one hand and work with the other hand, and that doesn't work. No, I tried it. It doesn't work. I was very interested in the last live one. All these sort of mysterious, esoterical, these kind of things really get my attention. I'm telling you, I love them. Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. And I never realized there's so many unsolved mysteries in the universe. I am telling you that I am rediscovering internet and all the wonderful things that you can learn. So far, I have used YouTube to learn everything from knitting a pair of wool socks with 5 needles to amigurumi. And then last year, when we knew we were going to have a baby, I started baby blankets, little baby sweaters. When my children were little, I had no time for such things. And now that I am a grandma, I am discovering all these wonderful things. And let me tell you, I didn't realize how special it is to be a grandmama. It is really very special. Can't really explain it. It's so different from being a mommy. I am enjoying every single minute of it. Even when the little child is having a hissy fit. I have never seen one of my children throw themselves on the floor, kicking and screaming, having a hasty fit. I was laughing. I couldn't help myself. I was laughing at the little boy, There's a 14-month-old little darling laying down in the mud. I mean, he was screaming and yelling, so his little mouth was full of mud. Let me tell you, his new winter clothes were completely covered, and I couldn't help myself. All I did was laugh. And his mother was looking at me like, "What's Grandma doing?" I said, "Grandma's laughing. Have fun." I raised four of them, so you can handle one. I know that's wicked, but he was so cute. The onlookers didn't think it was cute. They thought we were killing the kid or something, wonderful like that. Usually, when a situation arises, you have some very intelligent people that come and tell you how to raise a child. Now, they know nothing about that child, but they will give you their unsolicited advice on how to raise that little angel. And I was looking at the lady like, "Can't you see that I am an old woman? Can't you see that?" Which means I have already raised a number of children and they have survived my child raising techniques. So let me be the judge of the situation. But of course, I did not get into an argument because that's useless. I just stand there and smile sweetly and adorably, and I swear in two different languages under my breath. Yes, I do things like that. That's not half as bad as hubby is. He grins from ear to ear and starts telling his little story in Arabic. Now, I don't understand Arabic, but from the grin on his face, I don't think I want a translation. Seriously. You know what I mean? It's like when I dumped a whole tray of these diamonds. I dumped a whole tray on the floor by accident. Well, let me tell you, Hobby learned a few new Hungarian expressions that hopefully he will not repeat. Because if they ask him where he learned it from, and he will say, "Well, I learned it from my wonderful little wife." I think I will be a little bit embarrassed, don't you think? Actually, he starts saying these Hungarian expressions with such an innocent look on his face, like, "I don't know what it means, but my wife said so." And I'm like, "Hush, could you please not tell everybody that I was swearing? Could you not?" He thinks it's funny. Actually, it is funny, but you're trying to teach him not to use certain expressions. But it's so funny when he says them. This is a really bad habit, don't you think? Because we laugh when our children do the same thing, and then we have to realize that they learned it from us. So we should really mind what comes out of our mouth in front of impressionable children and foreigners. Yes, just my opinion. I really think that this painting is going to look beautiful on the wall. I don't even know what color frame I should get for it. I seriously think white one would be best because I think a black one would be too heavy for it and would take away from the delicate colors of uh, of the painting. What do you think? Well, there is black color in a painting, but you know, I definitely think a white thin one. So when we look at it, we do not get stuck on the frame, but rather than the actual picture itself, right? Yes, I think so. They do have them on sale. Many things are on sale now, um, after Christmas. And it's a good thing to stock up on things because, when Easter comes around, the prices will go up again. Now, I have not found any Valentine's Day paintings, so I gave up on that. It's too late to get anything done now. So I am concentrating more now on spring and Easter on my next orders. Yes, I am still waiting for my little girl painting patiently. This is why I have always some diamond paintings in reserve. They are already kitted up. We did that together. Again, it's stuck in the middle. I don't know how much wax I should put in the middle, but it is stuck. Well, let's try this one. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing wax testing, which one works better? Let me see. No, I don't want you sticking there, please. Let's try to cooperate here. Thank you. Yes, I talk to my drills. It's better than smashing them to pieces. This is dry. So we're going to throw it out. We have a ton of them. We are not going to fool around with dry wax because it doesn't stick. And we want these drills to stick to our diamond painting pan. There we go. That's the way to do it. You remember how difficult it was at first when we were starting to use our multiplacer? It is strange at first, but with everything else, the more you use it, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And believe me, diamond painting is the same, although I don't see anything difficult in it. Really, it's a matter of enjoyment and relaxation, unless your video card messes up everything. And then you're like, I sound like a frog. Yeah, well, I sound like there was a hurricane in my house. I don't know what that sound was. Okay, usually I get motorcycles and trucks and cars and ambulances and whatever because I am on a main street, but that was the weirdest sound. Or else I got no sound. And of course, the internet is buffering. It has been going on for a couple of days. I called my internet provider and they said, because so many kids are on the internet, we have digital learning, and they use the net even when they are not doing schoolwork. I said, okay, but on Saturday and Sunday, They are not doing schoolwork. So, what is the explanation for the mess? And they said they will send a man out tomorrow, Monday, to give it a once over. I said, oh, good. That's what I need, a once over. I have to remember to be pleasant, polite to the repairman and not scream at him like, what are you people doing anyway? That's not the way to talk to repair people because they're very sensitive. Then you turn around and go home and pout. You have to treat them gently. They have very delicate nerves, I was told. I know, it's funny. But I mean, getting your hands on a repairman is, you know, a miracle in itself. Once before, I had a firewall, and I did not know what a firewall was. Of course, I got a visitor in my computer. They took out one DLL file, and that was enough to mess up the whole computer. It was a few years back. It was a different computer. And the repairman came. He sat in my living